Hey, what's up, y'all? It's been a while since I've been doing my videos, and probably you haven't been going to the website, so I'm making sure I get these articles in so you can see them and, you know, maybe have a different conversation piece around sneakers that you probably been missing out on. So let me close that window up. The Sabrina 2 has been introduced. Now, I'm going to pull a pair out and I'm going to have it readily available. And I think what I'll do is I'll cut the video with close up footage so you'll have both an unboxing and a look at the shoes. So what we're looking at is basically the Sabrina 2, and the color is cave purple and white. I don't know about you, but this, I said it before when I saw the Sabrina, and I'll say it again. This is the Kobe 5 ink. And if you don't remember that shoe, it's going to pop up over here on the side of me or over here in the screen where you can see it. But it's the Kobe 5 ink. It's an amazing looking shoe. For some reason, you know what? We'll look at some of the cues. 28 grams lighter than the first Sabrina 1. It's got a bunch of design cues. So when you look at it, it's got air zoom in the forefoot. It has these little S's that go around the shoe. And there's S's, and then this is kind of like a shattered glass ceiling that's on the side. It looks like fly wire throughout the upper. But what Nike is saying that is, it's a cage. So I'm going to find this. All right, there it is, the updated band system. And the band system looks like fly wire, but they're calling it the band system. And I don't know why they wouldn't just call it fly wire, but I guess it's not wire on the inside. It's more like an elastic band. So the shoe has it has the eye underneath. Like I said, there's S's all the way around. The shattered glass look that's here in the back. It's a beautiful shoe, man. And if you don't get access to Kobe's, it's basically the Kobe takedown model that everybody's looking for. At the heel of the shoe, you got an eye, the eye and the logo itself, the S, the eye at the heel. The shoe looks fantastic, but I wrote this article and I had to ask the question, does the Nike Sabrina line diminish the Kobe line? And when I'm asking this, I'm not trying to be, you know, just like dramatic, but here's the Kobe ink. And you see me holding this in your hand, so obviously it's a deeper purple that's on the Kobe ink, but my gosh, man, it is literally the exact same shoe. So when you look at it, I say right off the bat, this shoe above is a Kobe, and this shoe, it's a Kobe. It may be the second signature model for Sabrina, but it's a Kobe. The Kobe line, right? Nike basically kind of reintroduced the low-cut basketball sneaker with the Kobe line. As Kobe's career ended, though, and Nike introduced the AD portion of the Kobe lineup, the prices grew exponentially. And even in 2017, when they did the AD, they did the 360 Flyknit, that shoe drove the price of the Kobe all the way up to $200 to $250. The AD NXT is the one that was $200. The inline Kobe AD reached a price of $160. Nike tried to kind of fix that. They were like, okay, let's give young basketball players the Kobe mentality and the Kobe phenomenon. And those basketball shoes sold for under $100, but those sneakers fell way short. And as Kobe's career came to a close, rest in peace, Kobe, basketball sneaker sales had slowed down considerably, and Kobe's line became clearance store shoes. The mentality and the phenomenon could be found at the Nike clearance store for $39.99 with an additional 30% off. The Kobe numbered AD sneakers were often $69.99 with an additional 30% off. But you see the Kobe 5 ink over here to my side. Now, when the untimely loss of Kobe happened, Kobe's estate and Nike entered this cooling off moment. During that window, Nike introduced the GT cut. And soon after, the Sabrina line took shape. Most of Nike's basketball models became heavily influenced by Kobe's design. As a matter of fact, if I pull from the side over here and we're looking at the Ja, The Ja 1 is almost a Kobe mentality. It's literally the same shoe, except for this really cool little pull tab that's at the back. But that's the New York versus New York. I'll do a different video on that. You have all of these shoes that are coming from Nike that are basically influenced by Kobe's design. Even the LeBrons, the 20, the 21, they are basically Kobe's. LeBron shoes used to be basketball boots. They were huge, heavy, bulky shoes for a big, muscular, athletic guy. This shoe that you're looking at, to my side, no, which side I'm pointing to, the Kobe 5 Ink, it's not the Sabrina 2, but man, if Nike created a Pro and an updated model of Kobe sneaker, they would undoubtedly limit production to create hype. And by doing so, the Sabrina 2 is ensured to be successful simply by its similarity in price. The Kobe Pro models tend to range from $180 to $250. The Sabrina is a $130 shoe. Now, Kobe's older models have grown to be more coveted, and NBA athletes and hoopers, they cherish that shoe. Those shoes. Matter of fact, the Commissioner's Cup yesterday, the Lynx versus, I forgot who it was, and I'm going to have to put it in a note. But the Lynx game, where the Lynx won, I think it was against New York Liberty. So I'm talking WNBA here. The Commissioner's Cup, that championship game, I think, who got the MVP of that? Gosh, I forget her name. I apologize. It'll be in the little pop-up that you'll see. But she was wearing that shoe, and I need to look it up. I hate it when I forget things, but my whole point is this. Hoopers cherish the shoes. WNBA hoopers are not going to be wearing the Sabrina shoes because, one, you don't want to wear an active player's shoe who, and as dope as the shoe is, you don't want to be wearing Sabrina's shoe when you have to compete against her, and the New York Liberty are playing extremely good this year. But when you have the people that love the Kobe shoes, and you combine that with the loss of a legend like Kobe, and then you have that brief break in the relationship between Nike and Kobe's estate, the market for Kobe sneakers, it's skewed. So they end up being resale shoes. Now, Kobe's passion for the WNBA and his support for Sabrina, it's been kind of tied together via storytelling, and it's cemented in the creation of Sabrina's signature model. That shoe arrives at a really accessible price point. Before Kobe's death, he was frustrated about the pricing and the quantity of the shoes being released. Kobe was going to leave Nike. That's what led to that temporary breakup with the swoosh. The Sabrina 2 Court Vision, this shoe, it looks like Nike has made a decision to kind of relegate Kobe to the hype category. And that's not cool. It makes it very difficult to get his product. But when this Sabrina looks so much like it, when you have these continued design elements of Kobe sneakers finding their way into Nike's signature models, I gotta ask, does that eventually diminish the reach of Kobe's legacy? Am I kind of creating an issue that doesn't exist? Now, here's the key point that I'm trying to get at. Imagine the Ja line, the Sabrina line. Imagine if these had the Kobe shield, right? The sheath. Imagine if these things had the Kobe sheath on the tongue, and this was the Kobe Zoom or the Sabrina, like the Jordan Tatum 1, right? And you had the Kobe Sabrina 1. Kobe's legacy would be empowered and emboldened, and it would be better. It would be better. And that's in my opinion, but it's too late now. It's too late for Nike to kind of pull back and do that, or is it? And should they? Because I think Kobe is becoming lost in the hype category, and we don't get to see his product or touch it and have it because they release it in such limited quantities. But if the Sabrina line was the Kobe Sabrina 1, the Kobe Sabrina 2, Kobe Sabrina 3 in the future. If the Ja 1 was, and I just realized it has the anyone at the heel back here. I'll make sure I get that in the close up. And I'm pretty sure the other one has anywhere on it. And that was on the first shoe. But I'm just thinking out loud, and I'm doing this post, and I'm dropping a video in here, and I want to make sure you guys get a chance to see the shoe anywhere back here on this deck, which sounded weird for me to say. But I'm going to wrap that up, and I hope this is going to be taken the way it should. But this shoe just feels so much like a Kobe to me. And I mean, every part of it, from the fly wire, the band that they call the band, every part of it looks so much like the Kobe. I wonder if that kind of diminishes the power and influence of Kobe. And I just realized that there's 10 dots on this one, 10 dots on the other shoe. So you got 20 for her number. So there's these small design cues that are on it that I need to do the close up so you can see it. But that's it. I'm going to wrap this video up. Don't want it to be too long. Sabrina 2, what do you think about it? Is it kind of, diminishing Kobe's legacy as far as the sneakers are concerned? Should it have been a part of the Kobe line? See you guys on the next one. Peace.